Have you ever felt like you're just spinning your wheels? You're working out hard, you're trying to eat right, but you step on the scale and nothing. Well, what if I told you the scale might be the problem, not you? Today, we are diving deep into body recomposition, the incredible process of losing fat and building muscle at the same time.
So, picture this. You're hitting the gym consistently, you're feeling stronger, your clothes might even be fitting a little better, but you step on that scale and crickets. Maybe the number even went up a little. It is so frustrating, right? But here's the thing. You are probably making amazing progress. You're tracking the wrong metric.
The key to getting past this frustration, honestly, is a simple but really powerful shift in your mindset. It's time for us to stop chasing weight loss and start focusing on fat loss. And trust me, they are two completely different ballgames.
Okay, let's really break this down. On one side, you've got your traditional weight loss. That just means a drop in your total body weight. The problem? That weight could be anything: water, bone, or worst of all, precious muscle. But on the other side, we have our real goal: fat loss. This is where we get strategic, zeroing in on shedding body fat while holding on to, or even building, that lean muscle.
So here's the bottom line. Your bathroom scale, it's kind of a terrible tool for this job. It has no idea if you've lost 5 pounds of fat or 5 pounds of muscle. It just gives you one single, kind of dumb number. It's like trying to build a piece of fine furniture with only a sledgehammer. It's just not the right tool.
So why do we care so much about this difference? Oh, the benefits are huge. When you focus on fat loss, you're talking about revving up your metabolism, improving your insulin sensitivity, which helps fight off things like type 2 diabetes, and seriously boosting your heart health. This is about so much more than just aesthetics. It's about fundamentally changing your health for the better.
Okay, so if the scale is out, what's in? It's time we properly introduce the star of the show, body recomposition.
To put it as simply as possible, body recomposition is the magic of changing your body's ratio of fat to muscle. You're literally swapping out the stuff you don't want, fat, for the stuff you do want, strong, lean muscle. You're not just shrinking, you're rebuilding.
And this is the big aha moment. This is why your jeans might feel looser, even if the scale hasn't budged. A pound of muscle is way denser than a pound of fat. It takes up less space. So you could weigh the exact same but look leaner, tighter, and stronger. The scale is totally blind to this amazing transformation.
Now let's have a quick reality check. This is not a 30-day shred. Building quality muscle while burning fat takes time and dedication. You'll probably start seeing and feeling noticeable changes in a couple of months, but the really dramatic results? Those come after 6 months or more. Patience isn't just a virtue here, it's a requirement.
All right, you're sold on the what, so let's get into the how. And that journey, my friends, starts in the kitchen. Let's be crystal clear about this. You absolutely cannot out-train a bad diet. Your nutrition is the foundation everything else is built on. Your nutrition strategy really boils down to these 4 pillars. First, you got to be in a slight calorie deficit. Not a huge one, just enough to encourage fat loss. Second, and this is crucial, high protein is a must to build that new muscle. Third, you need enough carbs to actually fuel your workouts. And fourth, don't forget healthy fats for hormones and your overall health. Now, when we talk high protein, we mean it. Protein is the absolute MVP of body recomposition. The science points to a sweet spot of about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight every single day. Think of it like this. Protein provides the literal building blocks for the new muscle you're trying to create.
So what might this look like on your plate? Well, for a 2,000-calorie diet, a fantastic starting point for your macronutrients, or macros, is about 47% from carbs for energy, a solid 28% from protein for muscle, and 25% from healthy fats. Now, this is just an example, but it shows you how all 3 macros have a really important job to do.
And where those calories and macros come from matters a lot. The foundation of your entire diet has to be whole, nutrient-dense foods. We're talking lean meats, veggies, fruits, and whole grains. They keep you full, give you essential vitamins, and support muscle growth in a way that junk food just can't.
Now, for the flip side, the stuff we need to limit or avoid. Things like sugary snacks, processed meats, and most fast food are basically the enemies of progress here. They're loaded with empty calories and they work directly against that slight calorie deficit we're aiming for.
Okay, nutrition is dialed in. Now it's time to talk about the fun part, the gym. Your diet lays the groundwork, for sure, but your workouts are the sculptor's chisel that will shape your new physique. So, what's our plan of attack?
If you only take one single thing away from the training part of this, let it be this: Progressive overload. It's a fancy term for a simple idea. You have to consistently make your workouts a little bit harder over time. That means lifting heavier, doing more reps, or taking shorter rests. This is the signal that tells your body, hey, we need to build more muscle to handle this.
So, what's the best way to apply progressive overload? The answer is compound lifts. These are the ultimate multitaskers in the gym. Exercises that work a bunch of muscle groups all at once. They give you the most bang for your buck, stimulating more muscle, burning more calories, and triggering a powerful hormone response for growth.
Your entire training program should be built around these absolute beasts. Squats and deadlifts for your legs and back, the bench press and overhead press for your chest and shoulders, and rows and pull-ups for a strong back. If you master these moves, you are on the highway to recomposition.
And what about cardio? Does it have a place? Absolutely, but you have to use it strategically. Hours and hours of long, slow cardio can actually get in the way of muscle gain. Instead, focus on things like high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, and some moderate-intensity sessions a couple of times a week. They're fantastic tools for burning fat without destroying your hard-earned muscle.
Finally, let's bring it all home. You've got the diet blueprint, you've got the workout formula. Now we need to talk about how to measure your success and, most importantly, how to stay on track when things get tough.
So, first things first, break up with your scale, or at least stop letting it be your primary measure of success. Instead, start tracking real progress. Get out a tape measure and check your waist, hips, and arms once a month. Take progress photos. They show you changes your eyes miss day to day. And if you really want the data, look into a body fat scale or even a DEXA scan.
And I want to leave you with what might be the most important piece of advice in all of this. This is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're going to have off days. You'll miss a workout. You'll eat a pizza. And that is perfectly okay. The goal here is not perfection, it's consistency. Just get back on track at your next meal or your next workout and keep moving forward.
So there you have it, the complete blueprint for body recomposition. It's not some crazy secret or magic pill. It's a proven method that combines smart training, targeted nutrition, and consistent effort over time. You have the roadmap. The only question left is, what's your first step going to be?